In this unit, you studied zero and first conditional sentences with if, when, and unless. Let's look at this language again. Liz and Richard live near a river. It has rained a lot this month, and Liz is worried. Listen to their conversation.
If this rain continues, the river will flood. I'm worried about our house.
The river looks fine. Don't worry about it unless it starts to rise.
Maybe. It's just because I've seen lots of news reports about flooding. When the water gets into your house, it causes a lot of damage.
Liz and Richard talk about possible future events and their expected results. Liz says, if this rain continues, the river will flood. And Richard says, don't worry about it unless it starts to rise. These are first conditional sentences. Liz also says, when the water gets into your house, it causes a lot of damage. She means any time this event happens, the same result happens. This is a zero conditional sentence. Conditional sentences have two parts. The if clause describes a possible event, and the main clause describes the result of that event. Let's look at a table with zero and first conditional sentences. The zero conditional describes the result of an event that happens regularly or is always true. In these sentences, if and when mean every time. We can use imperatives in the main clause of first conditionals. For example, if you need any help, ask me. The meaning of imperative first conditionals can be present or future. For negative conditions, we can also use unless. Unless means if not. For example, unless I'm tired means if I'm not tired. We can use when instead of if in first conditionals. When suggests that you are sure something will happen, rather than just thinking it is possible. For example, when we win the World Cup, I will celebrate with my friends. I'm sure we'll win the World Cup. The main clause can go at the beginning of the sentence too. When we write it this way, there is no comma in the middle of the sentence. For example, the river will flood if the rain continues. When you are ready, go to the activity. Is the grammar correct? Choose yes or no.